Hello, welcome. This is the 6 yard box. This is Ange's Presser, the Wolves game. We're going to be looking at reacting to the press conference of Ange Postecoglou. Let's get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Don't mind my hoodie; it's a bit cold, but you can still see my face. I'm not going to do a robbery or anything like that. So let's get straight into Ange's hot presser. Let's get into it quickly, and let's just let's just roll it. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. Okay, let's roll it. Let's just roll it. Angie's hot presser. Let's roll the press conference quickly. Let's
again, we're kind of scheduled anyway because she's kind of been battling with it from day one, and with international break coming up, we thought it was a good time to sort of get it done. He should only be, if everything goes well, a month, so not too long after the international break. They're the main ones. So we've got a couple of suspensions as well. And I think and Ben Davis is back and available. And I think everyone else is okay. Pedro's fine. No, he's been trained, no problem.
That's obviously really bad news for Mickey and James. January is looming then, and I know we've spoken before about it's a smallish squad and potentially Davidson to moving on to Galatasaray might have been a bit short. Will there be discussions then to try and do some activity early in the job?
Yeah, so you can see we're just talking about the injuries to Madison, and he's just gone through the list of players that's been injured. I think his attitude is just, I think it's just, I got a feeling he's a bit, I'm not going to say he's worried, but I think he must be thinking, deep down, he knows this is going to be a testing time for him. Definitely, no doubt about that. It's going to be really testing for him because, it's like one of those situations whereby you just have that feeling that yeah, this is going to be where you're going to be tested as a manager. You can't have that much injury. I think some fans are just expecting him to wave the magic wand. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to, in some of the games we're going to struggle really, with the way we play and the players available to him, because the players can only, I think the players can only deliver. I think the players can only deliver a certain level of what do you call it, of performance based on what they can give him. So it's gonna be tough, and people just have to lower the expectations, because I think some fans are thinking, yeah, he's just gonna he's gonna pull down trees and improve the players' performances and all that kind of stuff. I think it's gonna be really tough.
And you're reading that because of these injuries?
Look, nothing really. My focus right now is we've still got a fair few games between now and January, and that's where my attention's going to be. The planning in terms of January has been in the works for a while. As I said last week, Johan's in the building now. That's his kind of area. He's getting his department together. He'll get all the information, and we just got to keep working to the plan we started with. I've said right at the start. We've only had one window trying to build a team. It was never going to happen in that one window. So we've got a plan, whether that's January, whether that's the summer or beyond, and we'll work through that. But right now, what's important to me is we've got significant amount of games between now and January, and we want to make sure we're performing at a good level.
Quite a memorable game Monday. I all the 30 odd years I've been to White Hart.
Yeah, so just talking about transfers, and people. I don't know why people are talking about transfers now. It's not gonna, obviously they have plans, but transfers, you can't do any transfers now. So we just have to get on with it till the 1st of January, and even then, January, I don't expect us to, Tottenham to make any big signing. To be honest. You can't. I don't think you can get anything done in January, and I think that's what the manager, you can see from. That's what I'm reading from him, basically. That if he's going to sign players, it's going to be difficult to actually get the big players, the players that he wants. So hopefully it will take a couple of more windows, which is a shame because I believe if we had really pushed the boat out in the summer, the window could have been different, and then we could have had enough on the bench to not sustain it, not the title. I'm not even thinking about the title. I'm just thinking top four, because as it is now, it's going to be tough. Still getting that top four if you start losing games, and it affects confidence and all that kind of thing. But I'm going to be positive. And hopefully we can just ride the next 2 months till the January or February. When players start coming back, hopefully Madison won't miss too much. But Van der Ven, he's looking like January or February probably. But there's nothing anybody can do. We just have to get on with it, and I think that's the attitude of the manager as well.
Leighton Hotspur Stadium, I've ever seen a full house when you've just lost at home to one of your big rivals. That says a lot. Is that a message to the players that are going to have great responsibility now coming in? Everyone's got to pull together, and it's kind of an example of what you've actually. This is exciting.
I just think it's gonna be, they're asking him about the match the other day, and about how the fans were all, standing up and basically just giving his